On the edge of a quiet little town in the Midwest stood an old hospital called St. Mercy General. Locals said that place was cursed. Lights flickering for no damn reason, whispers in the halls, doors creaking even when nobody's there. And that night, one poor dude was about to find out just how real those stories were. Ethan Miller, night security, been working the graveyard shift for months. Usually just him, his coffee, and the buzz of flickering lights. But tonight felt off. His radio started crackling, even though nobody else was on duty. Then came a faint voice through the intercom. "Room 304, help me." Ethan froze. Room 304? That room's been locked for years, man. Last patient who stayed there didn't exactly check out the normal way. He grabbed his flashlight and made his way down the hall. Every step echoed like someone was following him. The air got cold, like freezer cold. When he reached the door, it was cracked open, and dude's breath came out like smoke. He whispered, "Dispatch, you copy?" Just static. He pushed the door open slow. Inside, the room looked frozen in time. Dust on everything, sheets still messy. And then he heard it, soft sobbing from under the damn bed. "Hey, it's okay," he said, leaning down. But when he looked under, it wasn't a kid. It was something that looked like one face pale, eyes hollow, mouth stretched way too wide. It whispered, "You're late." Ethan stumbled back, dropped his flashlight. The beam flickered across the floor, and when it came back on, she was gone. Only the sound of a little girl giggling down the hallway. Yeah, that kind of laugh that sticks in your head and rots there. He bolted to the security room, heart pounding. Every camera feed was dead, except one, the morgue. And right there on the monitor, a woman standing still, hospital gown, hair soaked like she'd crawled out of a lake, just staring straight into the camera. The problem? The morgue's 3 freaking floors underground. Ethan took the elevator down, flashlight in one hand, cross in the other. The doors opened, and boom, pitch black. Cold air smacked him in the face like he stepped into a freezer full of ghosts.
What was that?
He called out, "Anybody down here?" Nothing but dripping water and that deep hum you only hear in nightmares. The morgue smelled like metal and rot. He noticed one drawer was cracked open, number 17. He reached out, pulled it slow, and his own ID badge slid out, covered in blood. He whispered, "What the hell?" Then, right next to his ear, a voice whispered, "You never left this place." He spun around and saw his reflection in a steel cabinet. But it wasn't him. It was his body, cold, pale, lying on a table. All at once, memories slammed back. The car crash, the sirens. He wasn't the guard, he was the patient from room 304, the one that died, the one that never left. All this time, he'd been haunting himself. By sunrise, St. Mercy looked calm. Again, tourists drove past like it was just another old building. But up on the top floor, behind a cracked window, a shadow stood, watching. Some nights, locals say the intercom still crackles to life. "Room 304, help me." And if you ever hear that voice, don't answer. Low whisper, slow. 'Cause once you enter St. Mercy, it never lets you leave.